What's up, everybody? I'm randomfrankp. Welcome back to episode 23 of Room Tour Project, the series where we go over the best battle stations and gaming setups. Special guest is going to be Sebastian from TechCentury, showing off his really awesome setup. I like it a lot, so I want to show it to you guys so you can check it out. But you guys know the routine every episode. We're going to show off the best battle stations, the best gaming setups. It's a good time. So let's start it off right now.
Kicking this one off in the nuts, we have a really awesome DIY setup here. His room was once a barren, empty roof or attic of a house, and he completely built it from the ground up. I love this setup. Completely built his desk along his windows there, and this is where his PC is going to be housed. So he has one of those really cool desk PCs with a built-in side. Looks really professionally done. Inside, his specs are a GTX 770, the Intel i7-3930K CPU, some Corsair Dominator Platinum RAM, and just a look at his, the sleeping area with the nice TV on the nice white brick wall. Looks really great. The bedroom over there. So I just love these built from scratch gaming bedrooms. Came together really nice, the black and red theme. Got the red LED lights up top, a little light strip, and the red LED fans in there, keeping that CPU nice and cool. But I just can't get over this. Got some plant life, a cool tree, and a fish tank built inside the wall. You can't get much cooler than that. I just love stuff like this. It is a crazy setup, and I just admire how this was built from nothing, and it came out really awesome. So a great setup in the room. Now throwing it over to rocking it since '86. You guys know one of the things I love dearly is having a huge overhead monitor. He has a massive TV on top of his 3 monitors for crazy cool display setup. Some peripherals, got the Corsair Gaming K70 RGB keyboard, the Corsair Gaming M65 mouse with a nice Asus ROG Swift as his main monitor. Taking a look inside his PC. Oh, okay, flipping us off. Great cable management though, by the way. Looks very clean and organized on the bottom. We have 2 EVGA GTX 970s, an i7 4790 CPU, and of course some Corsair cooling, keeping that CPU nice and cool. But yeah, loving the use of LEDs there to accentuate his red theme he has going on. Vibrant colors with the monitor shining nice and bright. Got a little quadcopter on the bottom there, but it's a really cool setup. I'm really digging this gaming room here. Triple monitor setup with the massive overhead TV. Some green LED lights around and underneath his desk to accentuate his black and green theme. Some peripherals with the Razer Orobos wireless gaming mouse. Not too sure on the keyboard there. The Audio-Technica M50 headphones with a nice neon green SteelSeries Siberia headset, very popular. Got no specs for inside his PC, but I'm sure they'll run everything on those monitors. Probably going to be nice and beefy in there. Got a cool cockpit set up over here for some sim racing games and stuff like that. And that is all just on the one side of his room. It's a crazy awesome audio production setup on the other side of his room. And this is what I love. Gaming setups, audio production, everything just set up and really nicely inside his room for just an overall a great production room. Really cool stuff, as you can see a wide shot of it overall. Really love these setups all inside his room. Great stuff, man. Now this one is something. As you can see for the name I put deleted, because the Reddit user who submitted this deleted this account after submitting it. But I love it because this one shows what you can do with a very limited space. You can see he has this really awesome setup inside his closet. Now I think it's really cool. Again, a popular thing we've been seeing lately is these gaming setups or PCs built inside of a DIY desk. That is what he did here. Like I said, very limited space inside his room, but he did great things with what he was given. Built the desk, put it inside the closet, triple monitors there, all aligned very nicely as well to just complement everything. I really don't even know what else to say about this. I'm just going to keep quiet. You guys can see some of the photos. Great use of LED lights, by the way, accentuating it very nicely in that small space, so it's going to make the lights even brighter. Unfortunately, again, I don't have specs on what is inside his PC, but just from the looks of it, looks like he knows what he's doing for him to be able to build this inside the desk in that limited space. Got the fans in the right areas, keeping things cool, and I really admire stuff like this. Even the LED lights in the corner of his room. It's just really cool. Adding the TV on top, again, a great addition. So the 3 setup monitors there, massive TV overhead, and the LED lights is going to make it all pop inside of his closet. Really cool stuff, guys. I wanted to include this because it's not every day you see a really banging setup like this just crammed away in a closet. And, you know, it doesn't even look bad. I think it looks really, really cool, which is why I wanted to include this. And everyone knows that LED lights just makes everything cooler. Maybe a little bit excessive with the LED lights in his room, but I think it just, you know, it adds to the uniqueness of it. So yeah, definitely wanted to show this one off for you guys.
Hi guys, how are you doing? My name is Sebastian from the TechCentury YouTube channel, and thanks to Frank for featuring me. So I hope that you guys enjoy the setup, and on the TechCentury YouTube channel you can find more than 500 tech videos, and of course you can also find me on the social networks, Facebook, Twitter, or even Instagram at TechCentury.
So this is my main setup, and this is how it usually looks with all the other devices out of the way, of course, because I like it clean and minimalistic. In terms of monitors, I here use 3 AOC i2369 VM monitors. You'll have seen them last year, and I actually wanted to upgrade because they are only 1080p IPS monitors, which are great, but if you work a lot with text like I do because I'm an editor, the resolution just isn't really that great. And if you're just working with text, it's not the best solution. So I wanted to upgrade to WQHD monitors. I actually did that to the Dell U2515H, which I reviewed here on the channel. Fantastic monitor, but I had some bad luck with technical difficulties and issues, so I had to return them. So now I'm here on the AOX. Maybe you guys have any recommendations which better monitors I should pick up, then please leave them down below the like button in the comment section. That would be great to hear. And powered is this all by my late 2013 quad-core Mac Pro, which I basically have ever since it was released, and was one of my best tech investments to this day, because it's just a fantastic machine overall. And yeah, my girlfriend said that I should pick up the Mac Pro instead of an iMac, and that was the right decision. Also, Adam said that from Mr. Tybox123, so I also have to add that. Now, the Mac Pro is a quad-core version, D300 dual GPUs, also 16 gigs of RAM, and the 250 gig SSD, which isn't really big enough, but we'll get to a solution now. So this is my TV right here. This is the Sony 50-inch W656 LED TV. It's full HD. Might look into a 4K TV sometime soon, especially for just watching my own content in 4K, which would be nice. But so far I haven't found another TV that matches this whole entire setup as well as this one. And all of these 2014 4K TVs look pretty ugly in my opinion. So again, if you have a recommendation in terms of TV, then gladly leave it in the comments. I'm always looking for recommendations. But this TV is just fantastic, especially for gaming, because it has a VA panel, I believe. So it has very deep blacks and a very fast response time, much better than IPS. And yeah, it's just fantastic. So now we've moved over to my new setup, which you won't have seen last year. And this is my gaming setup. Now, before I had just the white tabletop by IKEA here as like a review table, but now this is my gaming setup, which I really enjoy. So that was a great investment. So this is the new setup. Again, this is the Area 51 from Alienware. Now, a lot of people will say, well, why didn't you build your own machine? And I know building my own machine would have been cheaper, but actually because I got a fantastic deal on the Alienware, it would have only been 100 euros cheaper to get the same components. It has a 6-core Intel-Core i7 processor, 16 gigs of DDR4 memory, also a 500 gigabyte SSD now that I upgraded myself, and we also have a GTX 970. Now here come all the, well, 4 gigs is just 3 gigs of video RAM jokes. Still, this graphics card that's in here for me currently is more than enough. Now, in terms of other items here on the desk, we have my Creative T3 speakers. So usually I had them on my main setup, but now they are here on my secondary setup, and still these speakers are fantastic. I just picked up the Crosshair K70 gaming keyboard, which is one of the best gaming keyboards that you can pick up, of course mechanical. I have the Cherry MX Brown key switches here on them. And then we also have this very nice 1440p Acer monitor. It has a very long name, but it is called the 7 Series. in the US at least. In terms of mouse, I use the Myonix Avoir 7000. You can also customize the color lighting. Oh yeah, this is the RGB version as well, so I can just customize the lighting to whatever I like. Same here with this mouse, which is great. The Rocket Revo mousepad, which is fantastic as well. And then something that's maybe out of the line a little bit, but you won't believe how convenient these power outlets are right here. So that's also very important for charging other devices. So yeah, again, thanks for watching. I hope that you subscribe to the channel to watch many more videos of mine here in the future, many more reviews and other setup related gaming and other content. So thanks, see you next time, hopefully.
Alright guys, it's going to wrap it up for episode 23 now of Room Tour Project. Hope you all enjoyed, and if you want, head over to TechCentury's channel to watch his full gaming setup. It's around 20 minutes long. I only showed off a very small portion, so if you want to see the whole thing, definitely check it out on his channel. And a big thank you to him for being on this episode. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up to show your support. You can follow me on Twitter at randomfrankp. And if you're familiar with the giveaway I have going on, if you're already watching this video, if you made it this far, there will be a giveaway link down below in the description to sign up to be entered in the giveaway to win the Corsair Strafe RGB mechanical keyboard with brown switches. Again, link for that will be in the description down below. And guys, if you haven't already, please hit subscribe. If you like this kind of series, like gaming setups, tech reviews, I got you covered. Alright, hope you enjoyed episode 23 of Room Tour Project. I'm Random Frank P. Have a good day.